Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect him to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
QB decides to keep it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights through the tackler. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're able to get him down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver, and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Washington offense retakes the field here. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Plays bottled up and the football is loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or will they have to settle for 3?
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Washington. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peters. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevell, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Badgers with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 23 as they gained some important breathing room.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw again. He's escaping the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Back in motion now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look for it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Caught over the middle. It's Peters. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Smith. Nowhere to run up the middle. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Peters. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
3rd down upcoming after that completion.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43.
Here we go.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the ball is hauled in. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. The sure hands. It's Lane. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop. And
he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskies. And this one is getting ugly. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line. He's delivering.
yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Peters. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Washington 46, Wisconsin 7.
Ready?
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
42, Spider, go!
Ball handed off. Physical run. Breaks through a tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all about?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Peters.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And here's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Planning to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Huskies looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Here we go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Wisconsin, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Peters. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Ball is free in the backfield. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. On first down, it's play action. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
42 Spider.
Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Come on, set.
The shotgun running play called. They pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.